Hey there, welcome to week 6 of Movin at the Museum. This week is movement and memory, so go ahead and change into something you can move around in and join me for a little bit of modern dance. This week I want to think about the ways that our body holds memory and kind of try to disrupt those a little bit. So be thinking of the ways that maybe you know how to spell something when you're typing it, or dialing a phone number, or signing your name. Just the ways that we hold things in our bodies, we hold things in our muscles, playing the piano, whatever. And I want to play with that a little bit and just appreciate the body that we're in and give it a little bit of movement, and be thinking about its context, its heaviness, the world it lives in, and just kind of enjoy it a little bit. So go ahead, you'll need a little bit of space for this one. We're going to be standing the whole time. Take some deep breaths, however you like to take deep breaths. I like to take up a lot of space when I take deep breaths. We're going to roll forward. We're going to really lean into our heaviness, into the materiality of our body today. So go ahead and roll forward. And from here, bend your knees. And in this position, you're going to make figure eights, kind of like you're playing in the sand or the water. Bend your knees. Breathing, breathing. You can speed them up if you want. You can slow them down. Really stretch into those lunges. Imagining maybe you're at the beach or in sand, somewhere nicer than carpet, or your house. From here, go ahead and bring them up to a little bit together, a little closer to your legs. And we're gonna hang. Really embracing our heaviness, holding ourselves here, rocking if you want. In this position, we're gonna jump, which seems a little odd. So you're gonna make sure your legs are really, really far bent. And when you jump, you're gonna come up with pointed toes and back down. You're gonna let yourself kind of hop and then fall, and hop and fall, and hop and fall, hop. Go ahead and join me. Swinging your arms, letting your shoulders get loose, pointing your toes when you go up, launching yourself off the ground, and really feeling heavy. 3 more. Last one. And hang. Push it out. You might feel it in your legs. From here, go ahead and walk forward onto your hands, almost in a downward dog. You're gonna roll forward, and you're gonna roll back, and forward, and back, and forward, and back. Just giving yourself movement, feeling heavy, feeling a little bit childish, maybe a little bit animal. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Hang to the right. If you want to bend your knees, that's fine. You can straighten them. Go to the center and hang to your left. Noticing your breathing. Come back to the center, walk forward. And here you're gonna do a downward dog. Pedal it out. Just pushing and pushing. Your heels do not have to touch the ground. All you have to do is pedal and pedal. Okay, from the downward dog, we are gonna move. Go ahead and walk it into a lunge. This way, you're gonna have your right foot totally on the earth, your left hand, palm or fingertips on the earth. You're gonna open up to the right side of your body with your right palm into the ceiling. pushing it up, 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 twisting your back, feeling the stretch in your right leg. Breathing here, slowing your breath. If you need to be on your knee, that's fine. A few more big breaths. Coming back down. Standing up here. Bringing it back into a lunge and flat back. If you want to keep your arms here, that's fine. Flat back. Pushing your left foot to the ground, pushing your right foot into the ground, moving up with the grounding into a flat back. Come up, flat back, and up. Exhale, flat back, breathe in, up. And last one, flat back, come up. Go ahead and fall into that right. If you can, if you want to bend your leg, that's fine. Go ahead and walk it over to your left side, starting in that lunge, left foot on the ground, right hand on the ground, left arm up towards the ceiling. Pushing, pushing, pushing in your left arm, pushing in your right arm. You're caught between two pressures right now. Balancing on that left foot. One more big breath. Coming down. Walking it up. Again with the flat back. Flat back, pushing into the left, pushing into the right, and really pushing your shoulders down and your chest out into that flat back position. Bring it up. If you're here, that's fine as long as you have a flat back. Flat back. Up. Flat back. Up. One more. Flat back. And up. Go ahead and hang on the left side. Rolling your head, feeling the stretch. And coming to the middle. From here, walk them together just a little bit. Turn to your right side again. This time we're going to do plies, but in a much different position than we normally do. You're going to bring yourself into a crouch. Your left leg is not going to touch the ground. You're going to stay like this and come up to two straight legs and a flat back. So you're going to plie straight 4 times. Ready? In this position and plie, knees not touching, straight into a flat back, plie, straight into a flat back, plie, and make sure your neck's going with you, plie, and up. Other side, bend it through, plie, flat back, plie, flat back, 2 more. Last one, plie, and up. Go and stretch out in the middle again. If a chair or a brick, a block or a book is more comfortable for you, go ahead and stay there. The great thing about doing things at home is that there's no one around to watch how far you stretch or what your shape looks like. So you can really just do whatever feels best for you. Okay, from here, go ahead and come into a seat. First, if you can, put your right leg on top. It might be here, and that's fine. Or you might be here, and that's fine too. Wherever you're at, go ahead and put your right leg on top. Bring them crossed. Fall forward. Let all that energy and that heaviness just melt into the ground. Embracing the weight of your body, the way it feels, the way it hangs, the way it meets the earth. And stretch over to the side. A deep stretch up your side with your left arm on the ground. And over to the right side, melting into the earth, all the way into the earth. And come up, switch legs. Working on a flat back until you curl, melting, melting, melting. You might be feeling it through your thighs. Melting into your left side, giving it back to the earth. Feeling as much of yourself connected to the earth as possible. Your fingertips, your arm, your feet, your legs. Other side. Slowly. Drawing energy from it, whether it's carpet or sand or water. Coming up, bring your legs together in a butterfly position. Working on your flat back, working on your posture, giving your body the opposite posture it has in its office chair or couch. Pushing your feet into the ground, pushing your feet into the ground and towards you at the same time. Your hip flexors are moving. Your feet are charging one another. And again, just appreciating your body's movement, its weight, its materiality. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next week for week 7, our last week of Movin at the Museum.